Hey guys, Christina here, and today I have an overview and a look at this book here, which is Understanding Algebra 1 by the Critical Thinking Company. I just had my child, who's in between Saxon Algebra 1 and Algebra 2, use this book as a review through the summertime before going on to the Algebra 2 level. So I'm going to turn the camera around and give you a look at it and then come back and share some thoughts and insights into it. I'm not going to call this a whole curriculum review. So if you're looking for that, that's not what this is, because we didn't use it as it's intended, but you can still get a good look at it. So let's give you that look. So here's a look at the book. It is soft cover. It is that thick. Again, Understanding Algebra 1 by the Critical Thinking Company. Terry Husted, I think is how you say the author's name. There's a poem in the beginning here. It's kind of funny about arithmetic. And then it has about the author and the different chapters. So a number system, evaluating expressions and solving equations from words to algebra. There's 2 chapters on that. Inequalities, polynomials, I think I'm saying that right. Factoring, working with radicals, linear functions, systems of equations and inequalities, other type of functions, and then working with algebraic fractions. There is a final exam at the end. Thinking about algebra, glossary, answers, and reference. So first of all, a few things to note. These pages are perforated, so you can pull them all out if you need to. You'll see here that there's the final exam, and there are reviews, but they're not for every chapter. So like for this one, excuse me, for this one the review is chapters 6 and 7 together. Same with like 1 and 2 together, and 3 and 4 together. So it's not, there isn't a review for every single chapter. So about the author, more algebra poems, what is algebra, and this gets into the first chapter. So I'll give you a look. One of the reasons I wanted to get this was because of how visual it looked to me. I had my child write in his notebook because I wasn't sure if I'd have other children use this book or not. But there's color, there's quite a few pictures. They're visually showing how to do each step. So you can see like there's a portion of it, and then there's a part that they would work on. And there's the practice, more practice, and then at the end they have the review of the chapter. So let's just go through here to the end. So there you go, you can kind of see a good idea of what it looks like, and I'll skip to here. So this is the reference at the back. They have different, what are they called? Formulas, that's the word, different formulas. This is the answer key. Now, here they show how to do a couple answers, or how to do a couple questions and find the answers. This is the minority. The majority of them are just simply the answers, and that played a part in our decision on whether we're going to use this again or not. So I'll fill you in on that in a minute, but here's the answer key, and then here's the like further on chapters. So altogether, let's see, about 375 pages, almost 380, and that's what it looks like. So a few of our thoughts. First, the way that we used it was I just had my son read through each chapter and then do the reviews as they came up, and then the final exam or the final test. That's why he was able to do it through the summer quite quickly, as opposed to like a whole year of curriculum. And so he wasn't doing every single practice page that they had in there. Okay, my personal preference is I didn't like it very much. I thought it was very visual, and it looks like it, but I don't feel like it actually explains, or is maybe not visual enough for what I was looking for. We had a hard time, both my son and I sat through doing the math with him last time, but we both had a hard time with some of the questions in this book. And I don't think it's because we didn't know, it's just the questions were kind of, they were too ambivalent. Like, there was one where the coordinates on the graph were like 0.38 or point, and it's just, he's not at the level where it should have been a whole number. Like, it just made it really hard when you're trying to do algebraic equations and expressions and all that. I also found some mistakes. And while math is not my strong suit, we checked a math app, and I actually asked someone who teaches math, and she said, yeah, it's not right, and she showed us the right way to do it. So there are some mistakes in the answer key, and I really, really appreciate Saxon Math now for having a book you can get where everything is literally step by step for the answers, because this was very hard not having that, and I definitely missed that. So, like I said, we didn't use it as a full curriculum, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it. I think it would probably be better for my next child, if he needs help with reviewing, to go back and just use Saxon and redo some of it instead of this. It didn't work for our family. So hopefully that's given you kind of a good look at it and some information to help you decide if it's worth trying for your family. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I hope this finds you having a great day. Take care.